Not all advice is good advice. That's why I really strongly urge you to reflect and think on it before you actually take that advice that's given to you. But chances are, if you are able to look back in your timeline from the moment the advice was first given to now, you will realize how much time has been wasted just because you did not do the one thing that could have helped you years, months, weeks ago. So the reason why I want to talk about discipline today is because I see how in January, though I was in my bag, I did not accomplish the things that I had set out to do. Now, the only way I know this to be true. Hello there, beautiful. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Angel, and if this is your first time here, welcome. You want to click subscribe and like this video right now because we are about to talk about discipline. And if you saw the title and if you saw that thumbnail and it caught your attention, that means you are supposed to see this video. All right, so as y'all know, Jesus and me, we locked in. There's no switching up on this side of town. I'm going to read y'all this Bible verse, and if you take it personally, that's between you and the Lord. But this Bible verse to me, it corrected me. Proverbs 12:1. Whoever loves discipline loves knowledge, but whoever hates correction is stupid. Plain and straight. Let's see it in KJV. Whoso loveth instruction loveth knowledge, but he that hateth reproof is brutish. So the reason why I want to talk about discipline today is because I see how in January, though I was in my bag, I did not accomplish the things that I had set out to do. Now, the only way I know this to be true is because I look back on what I had planned, I looked at what I had did, and then I looked at all of the items that were on my to-do list that were not accomplished. And I can honestly say a lot of the things that I could have accomplished didn't get accomplished because I did not have the discipline to commit my time in a way where I would have found more fruit. Now, let me break that down for you. Having a schedule as an adult is a choice. Like, literally, think about that. As an adult, you choose whether or not you want to be on a schedule. Versus when you're a child, you have school, you have activities, you have play dates. Your parents usually have you on a routine because they have a schedule. Now, if you're an adult and you don't have a schedule for yourself, you can be running into a lot of hiccups, roadblocks, stagnant periods, only because you don't have any structure. I remember one day, and I shared with you guys in a previous video, that one of the things my godmother told me to do was take an audit of my time, because we can accomplish so much in a day, but we don't really take into account what our time looks like. What time do you wake up? How long does it take you to do certain things? Does it really require that much time? Or are you wasting time because of whether it's poor habits, whether it's poor structure, whether it's poor delegation of tasks? Because there's some tasks that you could probably do earlier in your day versus waiting till later based on whatever it is. One thing I have recognized when it comes to discipline in this season of my life, I realized that if I don't have a schedule, I cannot be productive in the way that maximizes my potential. I also realized that when I'm not disciplined and I don't take correction well, pride begins to build up in me. Now, to each their own. Some people can't admit to having pride or dealing with pride because, let's face it, you believe in your mind that you have it all figured out, that you know it all, that nobody needs to tell you anything. But let me read to you that Bible verse again. Whoever loves discipline loves knowledge. So just that part right there. If you love discipline, that means when somebody comes to you and they have, whether it's advice to correct you, you're gaining knowledge because clearly there's something that they see that they have ever, one, already been through, two, witnessed, or they have already overcame a similar situation. So whenever I have someone come to me and they give me advice, whether it's unsolicited advice or even advice that I seek, I take it and I now think on it, reflect on it, and apply it how I see fit. Okay, girl, hold on. Before I continue this video, you need to like this video. You've been playing too many games this year, and the year only just started. Like the video right now and subscribe. All right, you did it? All right, might as well put a comment. All right, let's continue. Now, if you're married, you could agree to what I'm about to say. And now, wives, girl, take it down a notch. And if you're not married yet, trust me, you will know when the time comes. But what your husband is telling you isn't because he's out to get you, he's upset with you, or he wants to control you. It's literally because he sees something in you and he wants you to reach that next level. Simply said, just as that. So whenever someone, and it's always people that are super close to you that you get so like big-headed and offended and all of the things. If you have somebody, whether you're married or you're not married, if you have people coming to you and they're giving you advice, and it's advice that they've been giving you for years, but you haven't taken it, I challenge you to look and reflect and literally find out why you're not choosing to do this thing that they're advising you to do. Not all advice is good advice. That's why I really strongly urge you to reflect and think on it before you actually take that advice that's given to you. But chances are, if you are able to look back in your timeline from the moment the advice was first given to now, you will realize how much time has been wasted just because you did not do the one thing that could have helped you years, months, weeks ago. Now, that's the first thing. The second part. So we already got through that. If you love discipline, if you love correction, that means you love knowledge, and that's good. That means you're continuously going to grow. You always want to be a student. You don't want to be the type of person that feels like or thinks that they know it all. Because again, that's pride. And ain't nobody like being around a prideful person. And that's real talk. The second part. But whoever hates correction is stupid. Let's look up the word stupid. How about that? Let's look up that word. Whoever hates correction is stupid. Stupid means, and it's an adjective, having or showing a great lack of intelligence or common sense. That makes sense in that Bible verse. I'm just saying. Because if you are so upset, that means you literally lack common sense to know right from wrong, what works from what doesn't work. And I don't know about you guys, but as I said in the past, I am not a dog that returns to his vomit, and I sure am not stupid. And so, I don't know where you are in your life. I don't know how you are in your life as far as when it comes to discipline. But sis, let me tell you something. If you stumbled upon this video, God has been trying to tell you something, and you need to lock in, and you need to stop wasting time being that person that thinks they know it all. I'm telling you from years and years and years of experience. Settle yourself down, reflect, reevaluate the advice you have gotten over the years, reevaluate all the things that you have planned to do, reevaluate your time and what you're doing in your schedule. And I promise you, you will see the little moments where you can literally trace and say, I could have been more disciplined in this area. Let's look up that word discipline too. So the word discipline means the practice of training people to obey rules or a code of behavior, using punishment to correct disobedience. Ciao. A practice of training people to obey rules or a code of behavior, using punishment to correct disobedience. Now, we done opened a whole nother book with that one. Because if I started to talk to you about disobedience now, baby, like, yikes. And I'm saying yikes, not because of you guys, but I'm thinking about myself. The amount of times where I lacked discipline was easily tied to disobedience. And I could see that direct line of like how it correlates. And that's a scary place to be. Being in a place of disobedience is not, for me at least, it's not it. But if there's something I could urge you to do today, is have the discipline to reflect, reevaluate, look at the advice that was given in the past, in the current, and ask yourself why you did not apply this knowledge. because that's really what it is. It's someone giving you knowledge in an area that they see you struggling in. And why did you choose to be prideful and disobey? That's my question for you. And so, as you guys know, I love you. I do these videos because, one, it helps me grow and helps you grow. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. And don't you ever forget this, all right? God loves you. And don't you ever let anyone dim your light. Until next time, bye.